We are just east of the U.S. Capitol, about 8 miles or so, at the home of the Commanders, Northwest Stadium in Landover. Here's Cade York to start the ball game. And off we go from just outside our nation's capital. Brown now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. So got it. The tight end comes in motion. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he is hit behind the line of scrimmage. The defense with a statement on the game's first play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
That's caught. Saquon Barkley. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Hovering very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
It's a gain of 10 yards. 1st down, Philadelphia. They'll run. It's Barkley. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
This is how you drop your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
On 2nd down, Barkley. He'll work forward for a couple. Johnny Newton there on the stop. Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He'll let this go for Goddard. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
He'll throw on 4th down with Hurts. That's taken in, and he's going to have an Eagles 1st down. That was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give him a new set of downs.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it'll be second and goal.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going. And for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their second sack, and we're still here in the first quarter.
On third down, it's Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
Well, clearly this coach wanted to come out aggressive early. They decide not to settle for the field goal by going for it on fourth and goal, and they are turned away. What a great stop early in this game by this defense.
Yet another Alabama back in the league. This is Brian Robinson. Here's second and 9. Daniels now going to look to throw. Middle of the field, that's taken in by Baker.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Now a 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2. Here's Daniels. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. That's complete. He got it to Hopkins. That changes a lot. He's out of bounds all the way down at the 20-yard line. Oh, a big play on 4th and 2. 67 yards. They'll come up here 1st and 10. They run over center with Robinson. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
That is caught. the Commanders are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last. In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Daniels to throw on second down. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try to run with Robinson. Good blocking, and he's in. Brian Robinson. Touchdown, Commanders. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. York, good on the extra point. And the Commanders will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Brown now to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. So got it. The tight end comes in motion. On first down, it's Hurts. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. This is Barkley. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. On play action, here's Hurts. He manages to get the throwaway and completes it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a really critical conversion here because after not scoring on your opening drive, you just can't afford to follow that up with a 3 and out. So you find yourself down 7-0. Sustain this drive and at the very least, see if you can come away with some points.
Man in motion is Smith. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the 1st down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations, it'll get you the 1st down, just not here.
Here's 3rd and 2. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He'll get this one complete to Brown. 14 on the pickup. Good for an Eagles 1st down. from the shotgun. It's Hurts. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. It's a first down and a gain of 16. Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal. Here's Barkley. He's going to lose yardage. How about the defense standing up in the red zone? They'll mark it at the 10.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And now, third and goal coming up.
I can tell you from experience, Mike, that is going to be on his mind the rest of the week. It's one thing to drop a ball. That's going to happen every now and then. But when you do it and it takes away a touchdown, man, that stings. So we can talk short-term memory all we want. I can promise you this.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by their rookie second-rounder. And the Commanders are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception. But in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it.
Second down and 8. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes. And there is a lot of room to operate.
Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
On second down, it's Daniels. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Third and 6. Hopkins sent in motion. On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. That is intercepted. Picked off by Cooper DeJean. And the Eagles are in great shape here as they take over at their 46. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
How often often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back, but not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
Still going inside the 20. And he will go all the way. Jahan Dotson. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Third down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the first down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
That ties the game at 7.
So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. The return starts from the 5. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. On first down, Daniels. To the left side here, caught by Baker.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Throwing on second down, Daniels. That is brought in, and he will score. Touchdown, Washington. Now it's York for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Commanders will move out to a 14-7 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This is Turner. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Hurts to throw. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
2 nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one. And in motion is Brown. Hurts looking to throw on first down. That's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Marcus May. Play action. Here's Daniels. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down. Not wanting to take a chance this time, we'll keep this one on the ground. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Daniels now going to look to throw. He'll try to hit him with a screen. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
We see this week in and week out, Mike. These running backs in today's game, they really have the skill set of a wide receiver. So if you're going to guard him one-on-one, and you know the offense is going to use him in the passing game, you better have that guy. You better have that matchup guy that you're confident to put on him and say, okay, you're going to go out there in space and defend a receiver like this. And after plays like that, I'm not sure how much more man coverage they can afford to play.
Up the middle they go. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that could all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second.
Guys, dig deep.
Cade York and the field goal unit coming on the field. This a 44-yard attempt. York's kick is good. So we've hit halftime here in the home team. The Commanders are out on top as we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Austin Eckler now to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. This is intercepted. That's the linebacker, Devin White. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal as he's able to take it inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. Here's a run. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. Now here's 2nd and goal. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
They'll run with Barkley. And he's going nowhere on this one. Met and dropped behind the line, and now it is 4th and goal. And this will pay off. It is caught. A.J. Brown. Touchdown. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here's Eckler on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. First and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. That's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
They'll look to set up the screen here.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
On the give, it's Robinson. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Daniels to throw on second down. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
3rd and long. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. And that is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This is Turner. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Hurts taking a shot downfield for Smith. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, Mike, what I think is interesting is we had a chance to sit down with this young player this week leading up to today's game, and it kind of felt to both of us that he had a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. He fell to the second round on draft night. In his mind, he thought he was a first rounder. But I'll tell you what, whatever round he was drafted in, if he keeps making plays like this, there's going to be a lot of teams who are going to be kicking themselves for skipping over him on draft night.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
Seemed to me from up here, Mike, that he really locked in on that guy. He told himself, I'm going to give my guy a chance to go compete for this ball. But anytime he enters such a crowded area, it usually means if he works through his progression, there's an easier throw somewhere on the field. Instead, he tries to fit it in and just wasn't able to quite make the completion.
They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. They'll throw with Daniels. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. They get 22 yards there. Good for a Commanders first down. Throwing is Daniels. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. They're going to motion the tight end over here. They'll run on 2nd down. And the Commanders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead. It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
Half yard, that's all they need on this 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Robinson. Powering forward. He's in. Brian Robinson. Touchdown, Commanders. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. So on 3rd and goal, they run it in. Sometimes great. That's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on 4th down. Taking care of it on the 3rd down for the touchdown.
Yeah, and when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Now Hurts. High throw, but it's reeled in. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
A gain of 21 yards. And an Eagle touchdown.
On play action, Hurts. That's caught downfield by Smith. And he's out of bounds, but but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards. Off the play fake, Hurts. That is caught at the 3. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got first and goal. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. So got it. The tight end comes in motion. They'll run with Barkley. And he will score. Game on. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Elliott on now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Eagles have cut the deficit to 5.
Commanders 26, Eagles 21.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down. Now Daniels. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. That's good for 27 and a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
On first down, right back to Robinson. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. Operating from the gun, it's Dan. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
Up until this point, this pass rush has been pretty non-existent, so a pretty good time in the game to get their first sack. They're trying to get off the field and give the ball back to their offense and see if they can pull off this comeback.
Well, this one is in reverse again. They're going to lose more yardage here, and it's going to bring up fourth down. So, a pressure kick here for Cade York. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. This one has plenty of leg. And it is good. A big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. He'll run. Trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but he's shoved out of bounds and probably loses a yard.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
They'll stick to the ground. And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He's going to air this one out looking for Dotson. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. And before the snap, we have a whistle. And this could very well be a false start. They'll run here. Oh, yeah. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
He'll let this go towards the end zone. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Eagles. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Big play for the Eagles as they will try for 2. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That'll be caught, and he will not get in. They will come up empty on this try for 2, unable to tie this football game up. So the lead is down to just 2 now in the 4th quarter as they kick it off. Here's Eckler on the return. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. To throw is Daniels. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3 levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
Room to run at the 35. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
On 1st down, Daniels. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the 2nd phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
Here's the timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Throwing now, Daniels. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
The Commanders set to kick this one away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And this is going to work out for them. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. Here's first down. They'll keep it on the ground. Not what they hoped down there. He's giving ground, going to lose yardage, and mark him back at the 6-yard line.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
Now on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Open man, downfield, he's got his tight end, Goddard. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
A gain of 34 yards. And an Eagles first down.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Hurts delivers it quick to Brown. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. Gains nothing.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Work to do, the crowd helping the defense. 3rd down and 9. They'll drop to throw. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Frankie Luvu. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They drop him in the backfield.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. Just pushing defenders out of the way as he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
So a pressure kick here for Cade York. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. So it's a win here for the Commanders. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL. Here in the first